again, am I right? And if you do, well, I guess it is a small world after all, huh? Alrighty, friends, welcome aboard the World Famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Eric. I'm going to be your skipper for today, or for the next 3 days. Yeah, you see, it all really depends on how well our trip goes. So for your safety, for your survival, remember to remain seated at all times. Keep all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And parents, don't forget to watch your children at all times, because I'm certainly not going to be watching them. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we just passed our first sign of danger. It's pretty scary, right? You know what else is scary? Dropping your stuff in the water. Yeah, so if you happen to drop anything in the water, just raise your hand, your favorite one. I'm going to do the same, and we're both going to say goodbye to it, okay? Alrighty, now that that's out of the way, look over on the right-hand side. This is our first sign of wildlife. How exciting is that, huh? So they walk on their hind legs. Their diet consists of a few churros, turkey legs, an occasional chimichanga, you know? Okay, but be careful with the little ones. I hear they like to latch on to you for 18 years minimum and bleed you dry. Over on the left, you're going to see a 500-pound Himalayan tiger. Now, I say Himalayan because sometimes Himalayan over there. Sometimes Himalayan up there. Sometimes Himalayan over there. Right now, it looks like him is standing at the top of those stairs. Now, off to the side, this is a beautifully crafted statue of an elephant looking for his contact lenses. That's also just a little bit of concrete evidence you guys are seeing some elephants. Look up ahead. We are entering the sacred Indian elephant bathing pool. Oh my goodness, look at those two baby elephants right there bathing under a full moon. How adorable is that, huh? Now right here, this is Bertha. Bertha has been in that shower for almost 70 years now. Yeah, that's why she has all those wrinkles. You see, friends, you really shouldn't shower for way too long. You're going to turn into an elephant. Isn't that right, Squirt? Squirt? I don't like that look in your eye, man. You guys should probably duck. Duck, 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 goose. It's a little bit of dry humor. Come on, I wouldn't put you guys in any real danger. Hey, did you guys see that? That looked like fun. Let's get closer, huh? Let's see, what do we have going on up here? Oh, my goodness, look at all of this mess. Oh, no. I am not cleaning that up, that is for sure. You know, friends, there really is no other way to describe what was happening there other than it's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Yeah, they really went ape over there. We gotta make like a banana and split. Let's get out of here as soon as we can. Whoa, do you guys see that? Absolutely nothing. Congratulations. But I want you guys to look right here. We're approaching Schweitzer Falls. You know, this waterfall is named after our founder, Albert.
Albert
Falls. You know what? It's okay. You don't need to remember that right now. We might go over that later if we have time. Because we are now going down the longest river in the world right now, the Nile River. You know what they say. Say that this one right here, this one goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. If you don't believe me, I'm sorry. Because you're in denial. Over on your left right there. Apparently they have the best memory in the jungle. I could really use a memory like that for my job. You guys over on the right there, that is an African elephant. You know, come to think of it, apparently they have the best memory in the jungle. You know, I could really use a memory like that for my job. Alrighty, we are entering the African elk. It is home to a variety of many different things. Here you're going to see a few wildebeest. You'll see some zebras. Now those really tall things in the way back. Those are the trees, of course. You can't forget about the lions. Look at these lions enjoying a zebra for lunch. You know, I imagine they're hard to make because you got all the light meat, dark meat, light meat, dark meat, light meat, dark meat. It's got to get confusing at some point, huh? What on earth is happening over here? Oh my goodness. Okay, does everybody see the skipper at the bottom of that tree? Today was his first day. Poor guy, huh? Yeah, probably going to be his last too, but what a rhino. I always tell my groups, never argue with one of those. They always get their point across in the end, as you all just saw back there. Oh dear. It really sucks to be on the butt end of the joke on that one for sure.
Oh dear.
Okay, folks, this is the part of the tour where I like to go ahead and take a nice moment to really point out my favorite plants. Okay, I'll be honest. I wasn't paying attention. Now we're surrounded. Everybody go ahead and cover your ears. my last relationship. Mary! I love you! I'm 5'8". See, they're no longer interested. It works every time. Yeah, you know what happened back there? I just saved all of your lives, so you're welcome. Yeah, you know, some people really believe my job's easy enough that a monkey could do it. I think that's crazy. Cannot imagine a monkey driving a boat, saying jokes. Nobody's laughing on it. It's insane. What are you looking at? That's embarrassing. Wow. Okay, so I know what this looks like. I can explain. To be fair, in my defense, those are not monkeys. Those are chimps. See, I would tell you guys the difference, but it's actually a very long tail, and we don't have a lot of time, of course. Over on your left, you're going to see our cutest couple that we have here. Every time they see each other, they still give each other butterflies. How sweet is that? It's beautiful, really. I don't know if you saw those butterflies, but they're not exactly what they used to be. Caterpillars, yeah. And now the moment you've all truly been waiting for, it's the amazing, the astounding, it's the eighth wonder of the world, it's the backside of Yeah, that's what I was talking about, you guys. Oh man, I bet you guys don't see that every day. Well, I do.
I do.
It's really magnificent, huh?
Every day.
Now, you don't want to try the backside of water at home. You're going to hit the backside of your head on the faucet. Don't ask me how I know that. Now, up on your left, you're going to see a python sitting in a tree. H-I-S-S-I-N-G. You know, this snake right here reminds me of my last relationship with Anna. Yeah, Anaconda. Yeah, you know, she had a crush on me. She was my first squeeze, but it was a very constricting relationship. You know, I just really couldn't breathe in it. She always had herself wrapped around me. Alright, friends, we're getting close to the end of the tour. You know we're getting close to the end because all of you have arrived at our gift shop. And you might notice in the very back against the wall, you're going to see that we have a lot of different hats. We have so many different hats. We got different shapes, different sizes. Now, if you're looking for one and you can't find your size, run to the store right away. You see, I'm an expert in what they like to call is capsizing. I'll be sure to help you guys out as soon as I can, okay? Just like that, my friends, we've made our way all the way back to civilization. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is probably going to be the scariest part of the tour, so good luck, you guys. Yeah, you're going to need it. You know, I can say without a doubt in my mind, out of all of my tours today, you guys have definitely been